Okie dokie, back in the training tent. So today's one of those days. I woke up early, tired, not enough sleep. I had leg day yesterday. It's windy outside. It's dark outside because it's winter. Do I really have to fucking go outside for a run? Do I really have to train afterwards? The answer is no, I don't, right? It's not my responsibility. I have to someone else. It's not my job. I just do this for fun. So can I take a rest day? Yes, of course. But am I gonna? No, I'm not. I'm not gonna take a rest day because, even if like physically today it was better to take a rest day for me, mentally it would not be. If afterwards, like I would look back on this moment like, oh, I didn't train, but I could have done something. It would weigh on me mentally. So yes, physical recovery is important as well, but for me, the aspect afterwards of like the confidence you gain from, the stars were aligned against me, but I trained anyway. If you ask yourself the question, will future me, will he appreciate that I took a rest day, or will he blame like the past self? And if your answer is yeah, in the future I'm gonna blame myself for taking a rest day, well then you should fucking not take the rest day. I mean, if you have a rest day planned, it's a different story, because then, like, if you have a rest day planned and then you feel suddenly good, it's like the opposite. And then you go super hard in training, even though you had to recover. I mean, that's like the same as an alcoholic going for a beer, then you're just addicted. But if you didn't have a rest day planned, let's say you had a push day planned, and then you wake up, you're feeling tired, and you don't want to train. Well, if you don't do the push day, even though you had it planned, you're going to feel bad about yourself in the future. And it's going to, maybe you will be recovered better, but mentally you'll be like, fuck, I don't really want it, because I didn't do that in the past when I should have. While if you just, take the hit and go for the training, and even if nothing goes as planned, you went for the fucking training, you tried your best, then in the future, from yourself, like, even if, something's happening to me, even if the stars are aligned against me, I want to fucking train, I can say to the stars, I'm not gonna sit here and take it, like, oh, stars, sorry, you forgot something, fuck you back, and that's gonna give you, ultimately, I think, better gains in long term, because you're willing to, go hard. You're willing to train. You're willing to go far for your results, and that's gonna motivate you to keep going. Because if you're like, if you didn't train and you're like, shit, I should have trained, that's like demotivating. It's like you're like, oh fuck, it's not for me, I gave up. No, if you just, do something, then you won't have that problem. And it's easier said than done, but it's like something you can practice. You can practice thinking about your future self. What would he think about me now? And then if you like master that skill, then it's way easier to continue your training. But anyway, today is an arm day. What am I gonna do? Well, of course I'm a bit tired, but I think I'm gonna do planche and impossible dips anyway, because they hit my bicep very well. And after that, I might take it easier than usual by just doing some normal curls, or maybe like the pull-up and curl superset or something. But I'm gonna start off as usual with the planche and see how it goes. Today will be the first 70 kilo bodyweight planche in a while, because I haven't hit 70 kilos of bodyweight in a long time. All right, that's set number one. I'm feeling a bit tired indeed, but nothing we can't manage. Actually, I'm gonna try the superset style today, like I did last time, because I quite liked it. So now I'll take my dip bars and do some impossible dips. Whew. All right, so first set done for planche and dips. The planche, I say it every time, it's just insane. If you put your fingers backwards, supinated on the floor, the biceps just are getting killed immediately. And for the dips as well, like last time, I'm trying to really focus on squeezing in the end so that my triceps will be dead as well. So I'm gonna do this for a couple of sets back and forth. No, these were just some warm-up sets. I start light and then I work my way up. But I'm probably in total about 5 to 6 sets each for these planche and impossible dips. Joe, do 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 do. Okay, so I forgot to record it, but I failed the planche press with the green band, which is the same press I was able to do 2 sets last time, and I failed it today. But even though I'm failing all this stuff that I usually don't fail, I think it's way better to just train. Because even though I'm failing this stuff, I'm gaining confidence. Because I'm not just taking from behind whatever the universe is trying to give me, I'm like, I feel way better training, and afterwards, I will know, like, I put in the work, and, I'm willing to sacrifice some stuff. I'm willing to train even though I'm tired, and, knowing from myself that I want to achieve my goals makes it more meaningful and more motivating to work on them in the future as well when I'm not tired anymore. So another set of impossible dips. I'm just gonna keep it a bit lighter today because going heavy won't have any meaning. Okay, this is gonna be the last set of impossible dips. I'm doing sets of 8, and this is gonna be the 4th one. So let's see how it goes. Whew. All right, feels heavy, but it's done. I mean, the planche sets today, there's no way to get around it. They fucking sucked. I couldn't get my power out at all. But for the impossible dips, to be honest, I'm quite happy, 4 sets of 8 with band assistance, the green band, so not that much assistance either. And that's actually quite good for me, I believe. Also, the reps were kind of controlled. So, even though I'm tired, some things will suck, but then you will find out once you're training, other things will, like, even though you didn't expect it, will turn out to be very good. So, this is like, a very good start to my day, and I will take it with me until I go to bed tonight. So, that's it for the compounds today, planche and impossible dips. But, like I said, the planches kind of sucked. So what I will do now is some finishers for biceps and triceps. And I will focus more on the bicep because it did get less volume with the planche, So what I will do is I will do some typical bro curls, I have the new weights so I can make heavier dumbbells, which I want to try out. Yes, it's not calisthenics, but it's calisthenics. It's not veganism or carnivore. I can make exceptions. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do some heavy curls, and then I'm gonna superset it with bodyweight tricep extensions. Or actually, I've been doing bodyweight tricep extensions for a few trainings now, right? So I'm gonna do the diamond push-ups for tricep, and I'm gonna superset it with band tricep extensions. That's gonna be a good finisher. You'll see what I mean. All right. 16 dumbbell curls. I haven't actually done this in my life before. So let's see. That's fucking heavy. Let's do another set. All right, let's try one more set. Okay, I'll lower the weight. Let's get one final set with some more reps. Let's see if we can get 15. All right. You know what Arnold said? A little cheating is okay. Whew. Now let's move on to some diamond push-ups for triceps, along with the band tricep extensions. Right, for this one, I'm putting my hands close, fingers forward. I'm gonna push the palm of my hand forward into the floor. And this is gonna really make it so that my triceps extends like a motherfucker. Alright, superset. Whew. Let's do a few more of these. All right, boys. That's a hell of a triceps pump. You know, I found with the triceps extensions, like for the push-ups, you really don't have to do the diamond grip. You can like do it a bit wider, like up to shoulder width basically. If you just focus on pushing your hands forward into the ground and getting your elbows forward like this, like moving them forward, I mean, you will fucking kill your triceps. So I'm very happy with this. You know, 70 kilos today. Very nice, on the dot. So nothing to complain about. All right, let's have a chat. Okay, so for this training, should I have done it? Should I have taken a rest day? In my opinion, no, because, well, obviously I think you expected that answer. But yeah, if I didn't train today, I would be better rested tomorrow. You know, physically it might be better. But like, if you look at today's training, okay, Planche didn't go as well, but I was pleasantly surprised at the impossible dips. I tried out like some heavy curls, which I have never done before, so that's really fun. I found out about like the tricep extension push-ups, you know. I don't have to put my hands like this, I can put them like this as well. And it's like a slightly different stimulus. So I learned a lot today. And I had fun training. And I'm done training and I'm so excited because I trained, you know. For me, it's fun. So I know like when I wake up sometimes, you know, I really don't feel like doing it. But from experience, I've learned that if I just train anyway, I mean, 99% of the time, that's the right choice because something good will happen. And, you know, 100 bad things can happen. You know, you can be tired, you can be weak as hell, but if just one good thing comes from that training, I mean, that's going to make your day better. And I feel like, you know, yes, sometimes it's easy to focus on like the negative stuff, but if you just learn to focus on like the positive stuff, you know, even if like only one positive thing, like you're gonna be way more motivated to train, and you know it's gonna be easier to stay consistent, which is gonna get you gains in the end. You know, it's not only about physical recovery; it's about, you know, staying mentally recovered and healthy as well. And if you are tiring your mental health with, you know, skipping trainings when you should have trained, that's tiring, you know, that's demotivating. So be careful for that. Of course, if you have your rest day planned, you know, today I'm gonna rest, I'm gonna recover, do it, go for it. I'm not against rest days, but like I said, if you didn't have it planned, if you said, so today I'm gonna train legs, and then you're like, oh fuck, maybe I should skip. No. That's not how it works. You're gonna regret it in the end. I have a friend, that's the friend that recommended me to start this channel. And he was telling me a few months ago, like, oh, you know, with the exams and school, I was so busy and I couldn't go to the gym, so I skipped legs. And I said, no, you could have done legs. You could have done it with body weight. How long does it take to do 500 squats? So yeah, you're right. You know, next time I will do it. So I know he's gonna get busy with school in the next coming up period. I wonder what he will have to say afterwards. If he has the same, you know, story of, yeah, I skip legs. Well, I'm sorry, Bartje, if you're watching this, you didn't really want to train your legs, did you? You just made an excuse. So I hope we don't have the same conversation twice. Anyway, tomorrow we have hamstrings. I'll do some forearms as well. But it's gonna be super fun because, you know, yes, we had the injury, but we have like a way to, you know, go past the injury, you know, do a little roundabout and get to our goal. And the only thing we have to do is just make sure that we're doing, you know, more than last time, harder than last time. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. again, I'm always looking forward to training. It's just when I wake up and I'm a bit tired that I feel like, ah, shit, do I really want to do it? So yeah, I'll see you tomorrow.